Hello, I am Land and Destinations. Today we are going to Jamaica. From legendary beaches to lush mountains, this is your ultimate Jamaica travel guide. We will cover when to go, where to stay, top experiences, food, safety, and a sample itinerary. All visuals are photoreal, so you can picture your trip as if you were already here. Grab a notepad. Let's plan a perfect first visit. We'll balance beaches, culture, adventure, and relaxation. Plus practical tips on money, transport, and local etiquette, and of course what to eat and where to find it. Ready? Let's dive in. This is the Land and Destinations, your guide to Jamaica. First, the essentials. Deciding when to visit Jamaica is your first big step, and thankfully, its tropical climate makes it a fantastic destination year-round. However, the experience, and the price, can vary significantly depending on the season. Let's break it down so you can choose the perfect time for your trip. The peak tourist season runs from December to April. This is Jamaica's dry season, offering picture-perfect weather with endless sunshine, lower humidity, and minimal rainfall. Temperatures hover comfortably in the mid-80s Fahrenheit, or high 20s Celsius. It's the ideal time for beach lounging and outdoor adventures, but be prepared for larger crowds and the highest prices for flights and accommodations. For a sweet spot, consider the shoulder months of May and November. You'll find a beautiful balance of great weather, fewer tourists, and more attractive rates. While there's a slightly higher chance of a brief afternoon shower, these rarely disrupt an entire day, making it a savvy choice for many travelers. The low season, from June to November, coincides with hurricane season and the island's wettest months. This means higher humidity and a greater likelihood of storms, with the peak risk, typically, in August and September. However, it doesn't rain constantly. You'll often get sunny mornings with afternoon downpours. If your schedule is flexible, you can snag incredible deals. Our top tip for this period? Always purchase comprehensive travel insurance that covers trip cancellations or interruptions due to weather. It's a small price for major peace of mind. Most international visitors fly into one of two main airports: Sangster International in Montego Bay, which serves the North Coast resorts, or Norman Manley International in Kingston, the gateway to the capital and the Blue Mountains. Before you book, double-check visa requirements for your nationality. Though many visitors can enter visa-free for short stays, you must complete the C5 Immigration and Customs form online before your flight. You can do this up to 30 days in advance, and it will save you a lot of time at the airport. Have your passport, flight details, and the address of your accommodation ready. The official currency is the Jamaican dollar, or JMD. While US dollars are widely accepted in tourist hubs like hotels, tour companies, and some restaurants, you'll almost always get a better price and a more authentic experience by paying in the local currency, especially at markets and smaller local shops. The best way to get Jamaican dollars is by using an ATM at the airport or a reputable bank upon arrival. They offer the most favorable exchange rates. Just be sure to notify your bank of your travel dates before you leave to avoid any issues with your cards being blocked for suspicious activity. For getting around, many all-inclusive resorts provide airport transfers. If not, your best bet is to hire a licensed Juda or JCal taxi, or a pre-booked private driver. Always confirm the fare before you get in the car. For the more adventurous and budget-conscious route taxis, which are shared cars running set routes, are an incredibly cheap way to travel like a local. But they are best suited for experienced travelers comfortable with navigating a new system. Renting a car gives you the ultimate freedom to explore Jamaica's hidden corners. But remember, they drive on the left. Roads can be narrow and winding, so drive defensively and always opt for full insurance coverage for complete peace of mind. To stay connected, Wi-Fi is readily available in most hotels, cafes, and restaurants. For data on the go, your best options are buying a local SIM card from providers like Digicel or Flow at the airport. Or even easier, purchasing an eSIM online before you travel from a service like Airalo. A 10 gigabyte data plan will typically cost you around $25 to $30 US and is more than enough for a week-long trip. Finally, a few packing essentials. Jamaica uses 110V electricity with Type A and B plugs, the same as in the United States and Canada. Pack light, breathable clothing, but also bring a light jacket for cooler evenings, especially if you're heading to the mountains. Most importantly, don't forget reef-safe sunscreen to protect the coral, a good insect repellent, and a pair of sturdy water shoes. They are an absolute must for climbing the island's famous waterfalls. Deciding where to stay is key, as each region offers a different flavor. Montego Bay is the king of convenient, all-inclusive resorts. For a laid-back vibe and stunning sunsets, head to Negril's famous 7-mile beach, and for adventure, Ocho Rios is your hub, home to the spectacular Dunn's River Falls. Start your day with an underwater adventure. The reefs off Negril and Montego Bay are teeming with life. We recommend heading out in the morning when the seas are at their calmest, offering crystal-clear visibility. In Montego Bay, the protected marine park is a must-visit, where you'll swim alongside vibrant parrotfish and sergeant majors. Negril's reefs, particularly near the cliffs, offer stunning coral formations and schools of colorful fish. For a classic Jamaican day on the water, you can't beat a catamaran cruise. These floating parties often depart from major tourist hubs and typically include a stop for snorkeling, an onboard lunch, and that all-important open bar serving up rum punch. With reggae music setting the soundtrack, it's a fantastic way to socialize and see the island's coastline. Prepare for a truly magical experience at Falmouth's Luminous Lagoon. This is one of only a few places in the world where you can witness this natural wonder. Tiny microorganisms emit a brilliant blue light when disturbed. For the best effect, plan your visit on a dark, moonless night. As you swim, your body will be outlined in an ethereal glow. It feels like swimming among the stars. Jamaica is famous for its waterfalls. While Dunn's River Falls is the iconic, bustling attraction, if you prefer quieter cascades, try Konoko Falls or the brilliant Blue Hole near Ocho Rios, where you can leap from rocks into deep turquoise pools. For a more serene river experience, Mayfield Falls offers a gentle journey wading through a series of small cascades. Or, for ultimate relaxation, try bamboo rafting. The Martha Brae near Falmouth is famous for its calm, romantic floats, while the Rio Grande near Port Antonio offers a longer, more scenic journey through lush, untouched landscapes. Dive into Jamaica's complex history at its great houses. Rose Hall is famous for the legend of the White Witch, Annie Palmer, offering spooky night tours. Nearby, Greenwood Great House provides a more authentic look at 19th century plantation life, with original furnishings and antiques. You can't visit Jamaica without experiencing live reggae. From beach bars in Negril to Kingston's vibrant nightlife districts like the Hip Strip, the island's heartbeat is its music. Don't be shy. Ask locals for their recommendations on the best venues for an authentic night out. To find unique souvenirs, head to the local craft markets. You'll find everything from wood carvings to handmade jewelry. Remember to negotiate politely and with a smile, but also be prepared to pay a fair price for the artisan's hard work. For adrenaline junkies, the jungle offers plenty of thrills. Soar through the canopy on a zip line for a bird's-eye view of the rainforest, or enjoy a fun and refreshing river tubing adventure, bouncing down gentle rapids. ATV tours are another fantastic way to explore the rugged interior, taking you through villages and scenic backcountry trails. It gets dusty, so be sure to pack a bandana and sunglasses for the ride. Cliff jumping, especially at Negril's famous Rick's Cafe, is an iconic thrill, but safety is paramount. Always watch the local, experienced guides jump first to see the correct spot. Check the water depth yourself, never jump alone, and only leap if you are a confident swimmer. If it feels too risky, just grab a drink and enjoy the incredible sunset views instead. Of course, a trip to Jamaica can also be about slowing down. Sometimes the best experience is simply finding a hammock between two palm trees, sipping on fresh coconut water, and letting the sea breezes wash your worries away. For one of the world's coolest bar experiences, head to the South Coast and take a boat out to the Pelican Bar. This rustic wooden structure is built on a sandbar a quarter-mile out to sea. You'll need to hire a local fisherman from Black River or Treasure Beach for the 20-minute ride. It's the perfect spot for a cold red stripe and the ultimate drink-on-the-water vibe. Jamaican sunsets just hit different. The sky explodes in fiery oranges, pinks, and purples. Whether you're on 7 Mile Beach or at a cliffside restaurant in Negril, make it a ritual to stop what you're doing and plan your dinners around these spectacular golden hour views. And the perfect way to end any day in Jamaica, gathered around a bonfire on the beach, listening to the gentle rhythm of the waves mixing with the sound of an acoustic guitar playing sweet, sweet reggae music. Must-tries: jerk chicken or pork, rice and peas, festival, and bammy. Breakfast like a local with ackee and saltfish and ripe plantain. Grab patties on the go. Spicy beef is a classic. Cool down with a jelly coconut or fresh cane juice. Start with a greeting. Respect goes far. Try a little patois. Wagwan means, what's going on? Big up is a friendly respect. Tipping. 10-15% is standard if not already included. Budget, street eats $5-10, mid-range meals $12-25, excursions $40 $120 plus. All-inclusives can be great value if you plan to stay on property. Guest houses and villas offer local charm. Ask about security and amenities. Use common sense, avoid flashing valuables and stick to well-lit areas at night. Choose licensed taxis and registered guides. Stay hydrated, wear reef-safe sunscreen, and bring insect repellent, particularly in rainy months. Day 1, arrive Montego Bay, beach time, sunset dinner on the hip strip. Day 2, transfer to Negril, 7-mile beach and Ricks at sunset. Day 3, Ocho Rios, Dunn's River Falls, Blue Hole, evening in town. Day 4, Kingston, Bob Marley Museum, Devon House, Blue Mountain Coffee. Day 5, Rio Grande rafting, return to Montego Bay for your flight. Book early for peak season, pack light, and build in time to just vibe with the island. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for destinations.